So in life, there's three things that are absolutely certain. You know, your death, your taxes, and Butters having absolutely terrible parents.
You are grounded, mister!
I think we can all agree that some of the reasons he's been grounded in the past are absolutely questionable, quite ludicrous to be honest. Like, you know, when he didn't alphabetize the cabinet, which then caused his dad to put hamburger helper in his milk.
Now, would you mind telling me what hamburger helper is doing in this glass of milk? I'll tell you why. Our pantry is always kept organized alphabetically. But somebody put the hamburger helper where the Nestle Quick is supposed to go.
Bruh. Like he couldn't just take 2 seconds to just look before pouring it, but I digress, you know. But in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at some of the times that Butters, in fact, did deserve to be grounded. Because, you know, behind this cute, lovable, kind little boy, he's done some pretty questionable stuff. We'll also include some of the times his parents weren't there, because if they were there, they would absolutely ground him. Kicking things off with Grounded Vindaloop, the episode starts off with Butters walking down the corridors of his school with what obviously is a fake VR headset, but to his knowledge, it's absolutely real because he's been convinced by none other than Eric Cartman. So as the episode progresses, Butters is absolutely immersed in this VR world to the point that you could argue his true self actually starts to show. This begins by him kicking his dad in the nuts.
This is for all the times I got grounded. Oh! I could almost feel his balls on my fist.
Which I'm pretty sure the majority of South Park fans cheered in unison when this moment occurred. Afterwards, it doesn't really get any better as Butters decides to go almost full GTA by assaulting a hooker and also planning to take her money. I mean, that's not funny, but yeah, he tries to do that.
Who's the man now? I'm gonna take his car. This is like Grand Theft Auto.
Which inevitably leads him to actually getting stabbed.
Oh, that's cool. There's a prostitute out here. Take that, you damn hooker. What you doing, motherfucker? I'm taking your money. Oh, she stabbed me. I can't breathe too good. Eric?
That's a pretty groundable offense. In conclusion, I'm sure Buzz's parents would have absolutely grounded him for this offense, and it might not be for the reason that you would assume. Kicking his dad in the nuts, or assaulting the hooker and wanting to take her money, he'd more than likely get grounded for being stabbed.
Jesus Christ.
Yes, these are the people that we're dealing with here.
Butters! You are grounded, mister!
Moving on to another time that Butters deserved to be grounded, we look no further than the Margarine episode. We start the episode off in Cartman's basement with all the boys from school discussing the girls having a potential device that could tell the future. And as you would expect, the boys conjure up a plan to get this device from the girls. And to do this, they come up with a plan to steal the device by having one of the boys disguise themselves as a new girl to inevitably get invited to the girls' next sleepover where they can hopefully steal it. But as you might expect, to no choice of his own, Butters ends up being the man to take the fall. But this is when the reason for his groundable offense comes into play. Drumroll, please. He fakes his death.
Oh my God, Butters!
Hey, man.
Just come down now, son, and we promise we won't ground you for more than a couple weeks.
Bruh.
Okay, 1, 2.
Jesus Christ!
No! No!
Guys, that's a pretty groundable offense. You can't go around faking your death.
Butters! You are grounded, mister!
Moving on to the next one, and the irony is about this one is that the episode is actually called The Ungroundable. But the groundable offense, in fact, for this episode, is that he decided to become a vamp kid. What? I mean, a vamp kid? Really? And I know what you're thinking, really, that's the reason you're gonna... Guys, you either go full goth or you just don't even attempt to go in at all. You either embrace the darkness or you don't. Okay, there's none of this lukewarm vampire. No, we don't. No. Okay, I'm just messing around. But come on, a vamp kid. We all know that the goths are cooler, right? I mean...
Butters! You are grounded, mister!
Okay, back to some real offenses. This one takes place in the episode Going Native. This episode actually starts off with a groundable offense where Butters beats up Scott Malkinson off screen then proceeds to roast Jimmy about his jokes.
None of you have the courage to tell Jimmy that his jokes aren't funny.
And then also...
And the rest of you have your heads up your butts.
So yeah, we can see we're starting off with a banger already. Except Kenny, by the way. He likes Kenny in this episode. And so do we. Oh, I mean, it's Kenny, bro, you know. But this isn't the main offense. But like I said, just from the way the episode is starting, you can tell it's going to get a little bit spicy, you know? So the episode proceeds with Butters being sent away by his parents to Hawaii for his Apanoa. Is that how you said? Apanoa? 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 Should I just say Apanoa? Sent away perhaps to channel the anger that he's been showing in the episode so far. And channel that anger he does. I mean, just look at the clip.
Stupid. Ben Affleck!
Ah! Hold on! I love you!
I mean, that's a groundable offense if I'd ever seen one. Take him to jail, officer.
Butters! You are grounded, mister!
Moving on to Go God Go. Butters unfortunately finds himself involved in one of Eric's schemes, but I will say that Butters absolutely agreed to do this. So you're taking the blame, buddy. So Butters decides to assist Eric in freezing himself by the mountains and agrees to unfreeze him when the new Nintendo Wii comes out in about 3 weeks' time. The only thing is that, to Butters' understanding, he didn't know that if you freeze someone, they're gonna die. More than likely, 24 hours, 2 days, you're dead. Right? He didn't know this.
Can anything bad happen if you completely freeze yourself and then unfreeze yourself 3 weeks later?
You die.
Die?
If you freeze your body, it means you die. When you wake up 3 weeks later, you can be unfrozen, but you're still dead.
Oh, hamburgers!
So Butters essentially assisted Eric in his own death. Now, for those of you that have watched the episode, we know that Eric doesn't actually die. But in their timeline, he's dead. So whether we like it or not, Butters assisted someone in their death. And that's a groundable offense. Again, we could argue about jail time here, but definitely a groundable offense. So you're grounded, mate.
Butters! You are grounded, mister!
And now to finish off the list, and I'm sure there's plenty more examples which I would love for you guys to list in the comments below, and also give the video a thumbs up if you'd like me to do a part 2. So we're gonna finish off with Sarcastable. I didn't have to say it like that. I'm sorry. So in this episode, Butters becomes an MVP of a new sport invented by Randy, where kindness is essentially king. And as you might expect, Butters is an absolute baller. He's MVP. The episode progresses with Butters having dreams about living the life of an athlete, from the girls to the fast cars and the screaming fans. And this ends up causing Butters to, how can I say this? Produce some of his creamy goo. You know, he's sleeping, having good dreams. He produces some magic, you know, it's just how it goes. As the episode progresses, and obviously Butters being the best player, as you might expect, some people want to come to him for advice, and that's exactly what Eric does. Eric asks Butters for some advice on how he can improve his game, and Butters, not knowing any better, which I'll give him the benefit of the doubt in this scenario, he recommends to Eric that perhaps he should try some of his creamy goo, his magic that we were referring to earlier, which he at this point has stored in abundance. So he recommends Eric drink some of his creamy goo, which should improve his play.
Do you feel warm and compassionate?
Holy shit, I think I do.
That is a groundable offense. Butters has no idea, but you can't go around recommending people drink your jizz. Okay, surely you gotta ground him for that. But it does in fact actually get worse, because as Butters is the MVP, his creamy goo actually becomes a staple for professional athletes looking to level up their game. Again, I'm totally aware that Butters has no idea what the hell he's doing. But guys, we can't go around selling our jizz and having people drink it and making a profit and not expect to be grounded. That is a groundable offense. You can't go around selling your jizz, bro, okay?
This is calm.
And funny enough, the episode does actually end up with Butters, his parents, confronting him in front of some of the other parents, in fact, and he does actually end up getting grounded. So again, definitely deserved a grounding if you ask me, but yeah.
Butters! You are grounded, mister!
Yes, those were some of the times that Butters absolutely deserved to be grounded. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Was I too harsh? Was I not harsh enough? Did he deserve to be grounded for all those instances? Again, leave some of the episodes where you guys also think that Butters should have been grounded in the comments below, and I'll have a look at them and we can go ahead and make a part 2 and extend this series and have a good old time. But yes, like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take it easy and peace.